Dennis, how is AI helping to strengthen infrastructure through better data?
Oh boy. Okay. Um, I love this question because it takes me back to my youngest daughter who was we were in Australia and she loves books and she picked up a book on statistics of all the things. I mean, she's like 12 years old. She picks up a book on statistics and she said, "What do you think of it, Ed?" I said, "Interesting. Let me see it." And I handed it. First thing I read, I swear to you, the first thing I read when I opened it up, the best way to hide bad data is bury it in lots of data. And that's what big data is doing. Big data is not hiding as much bad data, it's hiding the answers. So with the advent of AI and innovative applications of analyzing and digesting, again, in an unbiased, completely ethical way, we can get down to whether or not that data point that looks bad is an outlier or the beginning of a new trend. And I go back to digital twins, which is part of this process. I take all this big data, I pair it with a digital twin, it does analysis, and it's analyzing real time how my system's operating. At the same time, it's got all this historic data, and it begins to look for a possibility of a break. Maybe there's a obstruction in the line. Maybe there's a change in the friction coefficient that suggests structural failure. Maybe I'm seeing a change in water quality as a result of a leak or a host of other things. None of this would be even observable by the human simply because of the massive data that they're being subjected to. AI doesn't care. AI will burn through it, digest it down, and send you a report and say, "Hey, you're going to have a water leak sometime in the next 30 days at this crossroad, this street intersection. You might want to do something about it." And that's, I think that's really the big opportunity when we talk about digital twins and just the whole new data management approach for the fact that we can first collect big data. Going back to what you said, applications of sensors, real time data, not just historic data, just not grab samples, real time, contiguous data fed into a data bank that can be analyzed real time, that allows us to make real decisions on the fly today with high confidence intervals and reasonable response times. That's what I see. That's what we're working on.